Lily, I have to tell you something.
What is it, Mommy?
Your Aunt Courtney is coming to visit for your birthday.
Thank you, Mommy. I love Aunt Courtney. She's my favorite. Hi, Aunt Courtney.
Hi Lily, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, Grammy.
You're welcome.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, G-Dog.
I know I am a cool grandpa.
Hi, I'm Deepa, your Aunt Courtney's friend. I've known your Aunt Courtney since high school. When I was 15, I moved all the way from India to America. After I arrived, I couldn't understand very much English. And then Courtney helped me with a lot of stuff. And she even defended me against this racist Karen named Ashley.
Hi, Miss Deepa. I'm Lily.
Hi Lily, I can't believe I showed up to your party. I was expecting to have to work through your birthday party at Steak and Shake. But eventually, I had a whole bunch of plans to help my elderly neighbor whom is in hospice. And I have encountered Ashley, that racist Karen from high school. But eventually, I made it. And we have a big surprise for you at the beach.
Wow.
Hello. I'm Lisa, your Aunt Courtney's friend. I have known your Aunt Courtney since I was 14 years old in the 9th grade. I moved here all the way from Australia to America. And this racist Karen named Ashley called me an Australian racial slur that I don't mention in front of everyone else. And then your Aunt Courtney defended me, and that's how her and I became really close.
Hi, Miss Lisa. I'm Lily.
Your Aunt Courtney has told me all about you. I was originally going to have to work the night shift over at Taco Bell, which was founded in Australia. But here's the irony. It was founded in Australia, but it sells tacos which are from Mexico. I was originally going to have to work there, but I told my boss that I had a birthday party to go to, and it turned out that it was yours, and I'm so happy that I can finally meet you in real life. And did you know that we have a big surprise for you at the beach? But your grandmother will have to give you an old blindfold that she hid in her storage closet back in 1975.
Hi, I'm Rona, your Aunt Courtney's friend. I've known your Aunt Courtney since I was 16 years old in the 11th grade. She helped me with a lot of stuff, and whenever we were changing classes or in the locker rooms eating lunch, this racist Karen named Ashley called me a Scottish whore and called me offensive slurs. And then Courtney noticed because she was sitting right across from me on the other bench, and then she came up and gave her all her guard and just told her to stop being racist. And then Ms. Green came up and just took Ashley to the principal's office. When Ashley was around, she literally made my first day in an American school go downhill really quickly. She was already friends with Deepa and Lisa, and all three of us were on the same schedule.
Hi, Miss Rona. I'm Lily.
Hi Lily, your Aunt Courtney has told me all about you. I was originally not going to make it to the birthday party because I was going to have to work at Longhorn, which is a very redneck restaurant. But whenever I arrived, Agnes greeted us with a smile. She's a nice old lady, but we do have a surprise for you at the beach, so be prepared and have your swimsuit packed up.
Awesome.
Hello, I'm Lucy, your Aunt Courtney's friend. I moved here all the way from England to America. I've known your Aunt Courtney since I was 13 years old in the 8th grade. But then this racist Karen named Ashley told me to go back to my native country, and Courtney decided that it was best if she told Ashley to go to an alternative school. And then our principal heard that, and he expelled Ashley and called the local alternative school. And that school is brutal. If you ever break a rule, they break your body. They really eat your limbs and stuff.
Hi, Miss Lucy. I'm Lily.
Hello. I'm Rachel, your Aunt Courtney's friend. I moved here from England to America when I was 17 years old, and that's whenever I first became friends with your Aunt Courtney. But then this racist Karen named Ashley was calling me a bunch of racial slurs that will offend a British person. They're not said in a proper way.
Hi, Miss Rachel. I'm Lily.
Hello, I'm Sharon, your Aunt Courtney's neighbor.
Hi, Miss Sharon. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Karen.
Hi, Miss Karen. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Laura, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Laura. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Tracy, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Tracy. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Annalie, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hey, Miss Annalie. I'm Lily.
Did you see any kids' movies that I was in?
No. I haven't seen any movies that you were in yet.
I was in a movie called The Lightsaber Girls. What we did in the animated movie is that we saved the light, aka everyone that lives in the light, from this group of dark fairies named Lilith, Jen, and Mary. We were 1,617 and 18-year-old girls transforming into fairies to save them. You can find it on the Plotagon TV network.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Lindsay, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Lindsay. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Kristen, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Kristen. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Alyssa, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Alyssa. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Linda, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Linda. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Jennifer. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Julie, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Julie. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Isabella, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hello, Miss Isabella. I'm Lily.
Hi, I am Allison, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Allison. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Carrie, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Carrie. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Anaya, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Anaya. I'm Lily.
Hi, I am Brittany, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hello, Miss Brittany. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Angela, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Angela. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Jessica, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Jessica. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Adriana, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hello, Miss Adriana. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Madeline, your mom and Aunt Courtney's friend. I've known your mom since we were in school, and I work with your Aunt Courtney.
Hi, Miss Madeline. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Amy, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hello, Miss Amy. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Trinity, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Trinity. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Everly, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Everly. I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Anna Marie, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hello, Miss Anne Marie. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Tiffany, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hello, Miss Tiffany. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Gwyneth, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hello, Miss Gwyneth. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Ava, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Ava. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Cassandra, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hello, Miss Cassandra. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Kathleen, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hello, Miss Kathleen. I'm Lily.
Hi. I'm Christy, your Aunt Courtney's friend.
Hi, Miss Christy. I'm Lily. Hey, Aunt Courtney. Look at me. I'm on a surfboard.
Oh my god, Lily, you look awesome.
Why are Grammy and G-Dog swimming?
That's silly.
Dude, Lily, your burger is so big.
Oh no.
What? What is it?
Scott, there's a cockroach in my burger.
Oh no! Oh my god. Oh my gosh! Bugger off, you. Stupid cockroach.
Hey man, what happened?
My niece had a cockroach in her burger.
Shoot, that pesky little cockroach always tries to get into customers' burgers. We're definitely gonna have to call the bug man. That stupid, pesky, little fella.
That little pest. Bugger off. You stupid wasp.
Mommy, you're going to scare it. It might sting you. Get it?
Buzz off, you. Stupid wasp. Aunt Andrea, I got rid of the wasp.
Oh my god, thank you, Scott.
Haha, we just love having a great time here.